Hello, all of my wonderful Viking friends. Welcome back to my kitchen. I am so glad to be home. It's been a while. I have been overseas running amok, pillaging, plundering, having fun doing it, and it's been a wonderful journey. If you have not seen my journey, please do. It's been wonderful. And the only reason why the quality of the film is so horrible, you have to excuse me, is because I did not bring my camera with me to film. I was warned that over in those countries you shouldn't, and I'm kind of glad I did, because during the security checks, during the airports and stuff, I saw a lot of people with a lot of expensive cameras getting stopped, and well, did they make it through? I didn't stick around and find out. I do know that one of my members almost got shot over a chair. That was a long story, and you'll find out more when I discuss it. But anyway, I'm back home and I have to cook for 3 people, myself included. So there's a carnivore, myself, there's a ketovore, and there is a low carb person in my household right this moment. And well, I will be cooking for all 3 people in different varieties. The first thing I did was I threw together some muffins, and I'm about to stick them in the oven. And this is how I did it. It was a cup and a half of regular cottage cheese. This is small curd, 4%. Nothing fancy. Low carb whey powder protein. This is flavored vanilla. Not sponsored, so I'm not going to even call out anything. You just need a protein powder made of whey, and it has to be low carb. And then I'm going to use a teaspoon of baking powder, and then cinnamon. Now the cinnamon is up to you if you want to do cinnamon. I did a tablespoon of cinnamon, and then I also did a little bit of lemon extract. Now, extracts are amazing. You can go to the grocery store and just get your maple extract or your almond extract, lemon extract. They do rum extract, depending on the store. But you can also go to the world of Amazonia and purchase extracts. Just make sure that they're food grade. And that opens up an entire world of flavors you can create. If you're wanting to experiment, if you want to throw in a couple of flavors, you could do like a chocolate mint, you could do a coffee mint, you could do all sorts of different kind of flavors. Just look online, banana, corn, cheese, whatever you want to do. So yeah, just mind the quantity, because a little of the extract goes a very, very long way. And there's hardly any carbs, so little that a spriggle or a little pinch or a little dash won't even throw you off ketosis. It's just when you start dumping it in, but who wants to dump it in, right? So I'm going to go ahead and finish this. Oh, and I forgot about the egg. You want 1 egg in this mixture. Mix it all together very well. You can blend it as well in a blender, however you want to do it. Throw it into a mini muffin tin, which I'm about to do. I greased mine, and you could use the spray grease if you want, or you can butter it. It's up to you. And throw it into a preheated oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for approximately 10 minutes. You might want 11 or 12 minutes. Just check it after 10 minutes. You don't want it to burn. All right. I'm going to stick this in the oven. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. Don't do that. While that is baking for about 10 minutes, what I want to do is I want to throw in eggs, and I want to throw in some venison, and also I want to throw in some jicama into a skillet. So jicama takes the place of potatoes. If you do hash browns often, then you need a lower carb kind of version. So turnips or jicama does really well. Now jicama is hard. You have to take it and peel it. And of course, a lot of grocery stores, they like to cover it in this waxy substance. So it takes a lot of time to prep and they're as hard as rocks. But if you can manage and you have a very, very sharp knife or just throw axes at it, it's okay, whatever you want to do. You throw it in, you throw it and chop it up, you clean it up, and then you have chunks of jicama right here. And you can throw them in a skillet with butter, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion powder, and some salt. Now I picked this one up from the store. It is jalapeno garlic black rub. I almost said rum. Maybe I can go ahead and throw that in. I'm not eating this, and this is kind of a dirty recipe for low carbers. So throwing in quite a spoonful there, letting the butter melt, and I'm going to throw in the jicama to soften them up and to saute them. This actually is a pretty good recipe. If you wanted to also chop up some peppers, either sweet peppers or bell peppers or chili peppers, however you want to do it, you can throw in that. You can also saute onions with this. It is 100% up to you how you want to do this. I have that on low heat, so what I'm going to do is I am going to get the eggs ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and whisk up the eggs. I have 8 eggs in here. So I'm going to go ahead and in a buttered, well-buttered, very, very well-buttered pan, I'm going to go ahead and put these 8 scrambled eggs in. It's been about 10 minutes now, and I'm going to go ahead and check on the muffins. I overfilled them. So that was a problem. You probably only want to fill them halfway. I filled them a little too high, so they're over. So I'm going to fix this problem, and then I will show you the end result of the prettier muffins that I created. Okay, I was able to remove, I was able to remove one mini muffin, and this is what they turn out like. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and scramble the scrambled eggs. Get a little bit of the done on the bottom, so I turned down the heat.
One eternity later.
Lastly, what we're going to do is we are going to throw in our partially cooked steak that I chopped up, venison. You can use steak, you can use lamb, you can use whatever you need to use. And this was left over from Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everyone, by the way. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this in to the scrambled eggs. I'm going to let this finish cooking. Meanwhile, I'm stirring the jicama. So you're going to go ahead and cook this until your steak is done. The eggs are done and just waiting for the steak now. And there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and serve this up here. venison and eggs, or steak and eggs. And this is for a carnivore. And then for the ketovore, we can add a couple of slices of roasted, toasted, burnt to a crisp jicama. There we go. And then for our low carb kind of guy, we could put in a low carb muffin. Little mini muffin. He can even have two if he wants. So there you have it, my friends. Something that you can use for a carnivore, a ketovore, or a low carb individual. Just easy breakfast, nothing too special, but it is delicious. You can throw a cheese on that if you wanted to, or you can leave it as is. You can put a little bit of salt, a little bit of whatever you need to make it an exemplar kind of breakfast. Anyway, I haven't made that many mistakes, so there's not going to be too many bloopers. I did spill a little bit and did a little bit, but that's okay. We all do that in the kitchen, and it is fantastic because the end result means that you worked hard for it. And you have to clean the kitchen anyway. So until next time, my friends, lycka till. Skål. Hey guys, don't follow me. Look, I'm in.